Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a series called Random Stuff I Found on Pinterest or Random Stuff I Make. I was inspired by people on YouTube who also did making stuff I found on Pinterest or random stuff I make. So I thought, why not make into a series on this channel? Especially since I sew too. Before we start into this video, disclaimer, I am not a professional sewer. I want to get that out of the way before I start this video. So if you see me not putting any measurements on the screen, because most likely the measurements will be wrong, and also I'm very a complex person, so whenever I try to explain myself I'm very complicated, and plus I want it to be a fun series, so and to like probably see like if my sewing is getting better or not. And also I have so many ideas I want to make, so let's get right into the video. So starting off with the skirt, that was hard. Yeah, this was very difficult. I want to say it was the worst thing to do, but it was very difficult. The other half I was showing you the layers, 4 layers, and then now I'm sewing them together, and then soon I'm going to sew the bottoms together, which I'm doing the simple and the easy part. And then as you can see the dress right now, and then I'm going to cut a slit for the dress, and now I'm doing the pockets. I love pockets. And then I'm doing the measurements for the dress, and this is where the ruffles come in. This was the most painful process. I hate doing ruffles, but at the end of the process it made me rethink about it. It was actually really cute. Like, you see this is dramatic. I don't like this. At the tip of the ruffles, I didn't serge them together because I was lazy, and I was already done with this skirt. I wanted to finish it so badly. And then now I'm doing the waistband, and I'm going to pin them together the easier way. And then ta-da! Look at this beauty. Not gonna lie, looking at this skirt made me forget everything. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, child. Anyways, I am doing the purse. I hate doing bags. This first pocket, don't mind this, cause I quickly changed my mind into a coffin bag. Like, I did all this process for nothing. But you know, I just changed my mind because I was like, you know what? I never seen a back pocket coffin before, or maybe somebody else did it. But right now I did like a little, fabric, try to like sew the coffin, like not coffin, the cross. Did not go so well, so I changed my mind. And now I'm sewing the zipper and the coffin together. I need a better interfacing because I was struggling a lot, or maybe it's because of the sewing machine, and plus it was like thick around the edges, so I didn't give that little coffin look to it. And right now I'm looking for any spots poking out. Alright, next to something I never seen anybody else did. Let me retract that. I never seen before. Pocket coffin. Oh my god, I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, I did focus. But yeah, I'm just trekking around the edges to see, like, once again with the interfacing, any poking or white stuff. I'm sorry, I just thought this was me. But I did focus. Okay, I'm doing the lining, and then I combine the lining and the outside part together. And now once I finish looking at the coffin, one of them is very crooked and one of them is perfect, everything fabulous, demure, cutesy, gorgeous, yeah, everything. And then since I got the hard part out the way, I'm doing the easy way, sewing the inside pockets, the zipper. That was kind of hard, so I did that one first, and then I did the other side, which is just 2 pockets. Simple and easy. And now I sew the coffins together on the side part of the bag, and then I also did the magnet pocket thing, which you don't really see that often. I had to buy that off of Shein, but as you can tell, it's kind of crooked, so you can see me try to push it. It's not working, but you know. And now I'm sewing the charm holder and the purse holder. And next I will be sewing the top zipper. Oop, can't show that, that's secret. But now I'm showing you into my art book, which I need to draw more in. This is this one I did, I don't know, but we're mostly focusing on this one, and I traced it on Procreate, and then I put it to my Cricut, and then I'm doing the slow process of taking the vinyl out. And this cross I found on Pinterest. This is what I get for being lazy, because I should have did my own, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. And then you gotta be careful taking these out, because of how many times I'll mess up. But look at this gorgeous detail. Oh, I actually fell in love with this. This is something that I also found on Pinterest. This is Life is a Dark Beautiful Mess, and that is totally my life right now. Dark beautiful mess. Okay, and then this is side by side on top of the coffin, you know, pocket, and this is it side by side. Next I'm doing this handles and doing the top zipper and sewing them together. My least favorite part to do is, you know, now sewing them together, because once again the interfacing is very thick, so I'm guessing it's a sewing machine or maybe the interfacing, but yeah. My god, these transitions. But anyways, I'm doing the lining, I think. Yeah, the lining. Yeah, that's getting sewn together, and then finally I'm done with the hard part of the bag, which is the whole entire thing. And look at it, it's kind of crooked and it was too big, but I wanted it big, so just in case if I wanted to put, you know, Death Note in there, or maybe the summer that Hakira died peak book. But looking at it, and you can see like the pockets kind of lowered, which is fine, because guess what's my bag? Yeah. And something I like to do is to see if there's anything poking out. And then next I'm doing the handle, and I put some lace on it. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, and then I put the chain on it. That was my favorite part. It looks so cute. It made the bag cuter, like extra cute, extra adorable. I love it. Actually, I take that back of the other part being my least favorite. I hate doing garments. I guess because my garment handle is getting dull, but I can't make any holes with this garment no more, and it's really making me mad. But the only thing with the garment is that it makes the thing look so cute. Like, I was so upset. And then I was trying to make holes with this needle thing, but the hole wasn't big enough for the thing to go in. So I used the seam ripper to make a hole instead, and it worked out so much better. To our final, the shirt. For this one, I was using the skirt fabric, which is not stretchy, so I made a mistake and it was rough on me. It did not fit. But I decided to use the knit. So much better, 10 times better. It's just that with the knit I was using, it wasn't thick, it was thin, so I had to do a double layer. And then next I'm doing the front, and I put lace in the inside, so when I sew it and then I turn it inside out, it will ta-da be like this. Oh, she's so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I was so impressed with this outfit, and like looking at my past outfits, this one stood out from my past outfits. I was impressed. Then I'm going to serge the bottom, and then I tried to, but the needle broke. I was so tired. And yeah, I was already over it. I was already over this outfit. And you can see right here, I found the needle. But luckily, you know, sewing machine companies spoil you and give you extra needles. And then right here, I changed the needle, and then I, you know, retried it and see if it's good, and then perfectly fine. How much I love this shirt, especially on the mannequin. The mannequin was serving, and then oh my god, I love it. This made the confidence of me sewing rise up. Of course I made some mistakes. Well, you know what, this one I didn't decorate the bag, so God knew not to give me booze, because ooh, he knew. Anyways, while taking this video, I didn't decorate the bag, so I didn't give it pizzazz, but I still liked it anyway. Like, the dress, I keep saying the dress, I meant the skirt, but it was like, I didn't really care about the bag being big. Like, this made me fall in love and have confidence of me with this series, and make me want to do it again. for watching the video, and like, comment, and tell me what else you want me to do. I don't know. Well, I got so many plans, so doesn't matter. But thank you for watching. Bye.